let's be especially careful with this one and start with the boundaries before anything else. This is not a video about which trauma memoirs to read. If you're carrying significant trauma, the right support is a trauma-informed therapist, not a YouTube recommendation. And I would genuinely rather you close this video and make that call than take anything I say here as a substitute for it. Bibliotherapy has a real, careful role around trauma, and that role is narrower and more cautious than people often expect. Here's the actual principle I work from. Bibliotherapy for trauma is almost never about reading directly about trauma. It's about finding reading that makes the nervous systems feel safe enough to be present at all, which is a completely different prescription than handing someone a difficult, unflinching account of suffering similar to their own. A book that depicts trauma vividly, even beautifully written, can reactivate rather than soothe, especially without the structure a therapeutic setting provides. So the books I'd mention here are not stories about what happened. They're books that build a sense of safety and groundedness as a foundation. Should someone want to do that work alongside, not instead of, professional support. The Body Keeps the Score is one book I mention very carefully, and always with a caveat. It's psychoeducational, written to help people understand what trauma does to the body, and many people find it genuinely clarifying. It's also dense and clinical in places, so I'd suggest reading it slowly, ideally alongside support, rather than alone in one sitting. Beyond that, I tend to point toward exactly the kind of undemanding, steady reading we've talked about for burnout and exhaustion. Short, warm, structurally safe books that don't ask the nervous system to do anything except be present. The point isn't the subject matter, it's building a felt sense that reading itself can be a safe place to return to, slowly on your own terms. If anything in this video resonates and you don't currently have support in place, please consider reaching out to a therapist, a doctor, or someone you trust. This is one of the few areas in my work where I'd rather underclaim than overclaim. And write as much as you want, write as much as you can. And then, if you can, read what you wrote. Reconsider, reevaluate your own feelings. Try to see the truth.